This is John Costa, the editor of Citizen's Eye, and I'm here at the Braunstone Leisure Centre, where today Leicestershire Cares has their 10th anniversary event, which is about homelessness, for the Homelessness project. It's taking place from 10:30 to 3:30, and I'm glad we've been joined by Cllr Paul Westley. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Pleasure.
No worries. Can you tell us a little bit, for those people that are watching this, what your actual job role is within the Cabinet, please, Paul?
Yeah, my job role is the Cabinet Lead for Housing across Leicester City, which covers every aspect of social housing and homelessness.
Now, this event here today, like I said, 10th anniversary for Leicestershire Cares, absolutely fantastic. It's a great project. We've worked before with Chris Toon and the guys there at Leicestershire Cares. Tell me a little bit about today's event and why you think it's important.
Well, today's event is brought all agencies that help the homeless people. Homelessness affects people every 24 hours of the day. It doesn't matter what backgrounds you come from. And it puts people on the streets, and we need these agencies there to help the people, put them back on the road, put a roof over their head, and help them in the long-term future.
Now, the great thing about today is we've got all of the agencies around the hall here at the superb Braunstone Leisure Centre, and it gives them an opportunity to not only showcase what they do, but share their events and their training with potential service users and stuff. And do you think it's great that the support that you've had?
I think it's absolutely fantastic, and my grateful thanks go to all the agencies. They're doing an absolute brilliant job over the years, because homelessness, I feel, eventually will get a lot worse. The uncertainty with what the coalition government's now planning, we don't know until the end of the year. What our job and all the agencies is to come together on I'd like to say, a permanent basis, more events like this, so we can help these people, give them the advice, give them help in maintaining benefits, and actually also, one of the biggest things I'd like to see, which all these agencies do, is prevent homelessness. Obviously, if it's young people, we try to talk to the parents to persuade them, there is an alternative way. We'll give you the help and support in maintaining your child at home, or if it's an elderly adult, what we need to do is target them, get them in a flat, and help them support that throughout their lives and put them in the I think the most important thing is life itself, and if we can't help each other, I think it's a bad society that we live in.
One final thing. Now, we've got a homelessness news agency called Down Not Out, and the reason we set that up is we did the service user newsletter for Action Homeless called Upwards and Onwards, and it encouraged them to stay involved and brought them into the Mercury, and we're starting to do things like that now. We've got hopefully the Dawn Centre involved, and also the YMCA, to get together and campaign about homelessness, because what a lot of people don't realise is it also affects people in other ways, whether not only coming out of prison or if they've come out of the services or those kind of things, but there's a lot of people sleeping on other people's sofas, what is called sofa surfing. Homelessness is such a big subject now. It's not just the rough sleepers that people tend to think are homeless. I mean, are you finding in the City Council that more and more you think that homelessness will become an issue that you're going to have to deal with?
I think we have to, and I think this is one of the main issues that any government, whichever political party's in, that have failed in the past. And that goes for all parties, including my own party. We could have done more. We need more social housing, more than ever before. There is an housing crisis, 8,000 on the waiting list and families. And I said, as a politician, 15 years I've been on this council, we need to act. And we should have acted 15 years ago. And that's what the people, I want Leicester to be a caring city. I think we owe it to anybody because the knock-on effect to homelessness is a rising crime, more people put into prison, and it's so sad because it could be prevented. And all these agencies are here today is proof to me that Leicester does care.
Absolutely, and I think if we can kind of promote a lot more about the positive stuff that's done and a lot of the preventative work that's done, including interviews maybe with yourself, with young reporters from the Wave newspaper that we run, it actually educates people a little bit more about what homelessness is and stuff like that.
I've told the hostels in Leicester when I first got this portfolio, and I assured them no way would I see anyone on the streets. I've seen it over the years, born and bred in this city. In fact, in this area we're standing in now. And I've seen homelessness, what it can do. It leads to suicide, it leads to... Look, we have to prevent this. It's so sad. And I think if we all pull us weight, I think we can prevent this sort of thing from happening. I'm committed, while I hold this job, to tackle and help go forward with policies that will help eradicate homelessness.
Well, you've got our support, so thank you very much, Councillor Westley.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.